So how was everyone's Easter? I know we talked last week about what Easter means to everyone, but how did everyone's Easter go?
Very meaningful.
Cool.
Very spiritual. I feel rejuvenated as a human. I don't know. It was good, man. It was good.
I ate
Good
a lot
food.
I ate a lot of food and I saw some family. That's what Easter is.
We had a cool board game night.
Oh yeah, we did have that board game night.
We've been saying that we were going to play a bunch of board games, and we did.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Yeah, it was fun. Except when Nico flipped the table.
Yeah, I got mad.
Look, 4 days off. I'm happy.
I also hated when Adam
Rub it in
threw one of the
one.
games.
I will.
out
I
the
will.
window.
I will keep rubbing it in.
You guys want to play some Pathfinder?
Let's
Sure.
do it.
Yeah, let's go
Maybe,
for it.
Let's do it. Big session last
Yeah,
time.
last week.
Was it that big?
Yeah, we survived.
Oh, true.
That's
that
pretty
is-
big.
That's always big.
I feel a little scarred, but yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's
I-
fine.
I
think
thought
the
it was gonna go
campaign
worse.
is a good thing.
Yeah.
You guys killed the whites. The last two whites, which was pretty big. A lot of people went down. You had varying degrees of dying spread out, or wounded spread out amongst yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys healed back up, got rid of that wounded condition. You went into the pyramid. You found a bunch of silver and gold trinkets, totaling 100 gold pieces. And you found a minor sturdy axe that is magical, I guess.
Sturdy shield.
Sturdy shield, and a
I'll take my hero point now.
and a plus and a +1 striking battle axe that said something in Elven that you guys aren't sure what.
Maybe these guys will know.
And then
Can you read this?
oh yes. Then
I love the idea of us just being illiterate and being like, well, what does this say?
What it say?
did you guys? No, then you guys rested on top of the pyramid.
Yeah, we
And
saw the red cap.
Mathis saw Rolando the red cap. He was cutting off the white's head.
Yeah.
Oh, Rolano.
And when you peeked and looked at him, he looked at you and he ran off into the woods because he was scared of you.
Like the cutie he is.
I'm just gonna say this right now. The White's Head is a very good name for like a tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
We should open up a tavern.
We should open up a tavern.
Wait, I thought we were gonna buy the old brewery.
Iron
No,
Tavern.
well, maybe.
Maybe.
No.
Repurposed.
Nico looks at me, Iron Tavern.
Iron Tavern.
You can have your signature brew be the Graveclaw.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ah.
We're not going to do that. But
And you can drink it through the grave straw. Terrible.
Surely, here's the thing though. Surely we could get like Berlin to hook us up with a good grain price.
We just cleared out
Yeah.
one of the breweries
right.
over there.
We
too.
could probably get a good price on barley. It's probably not.
we
bad
have a
business.
location.
I mean, with every meal, we can give him some
I
brave
think-
slaw.
No, we're done with the grave one.
I think we, yeah, and then we get some passive income while we adventure.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
and
only
I'm
makes
sure we'll
sense.
generate that.
It's
for
not
us. Yeah.
passive income if you're
We
killing
set
people
it up.
for
We
set up the
hire
brewery.
employees.
And we go finish the campaign.
It's a rental property.
Yeah, and they make money, and then when we return, we get a large amount of gold back.
No one's been coming.
Oh, should we be renting the house out while we're on adventures?
No,
we're
they'll
really
trash
not.
it.
Yeah, we're really
True.
not utilizing it. They'll trash it. Argon,
They'll trash it.
Argon
No,
can,
They're gonna break our vampire windows.
We
can't-
got 2 birds that will also be.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
told them to
the
kill
house.
anyone that's not.
Yeah, we've got the shadow birds, and we've got Argon, and
And
we've
the
got the troll.
Yeah, in
Whose name I forgot.
Nima?
Oh, her name.
Nima.
Her
Yeah.
name is Nima.
Nima. All right.
But anyway, ignoring all the shenanigans back in Grey Dirge, you guys, I have the map up here. We're gonna say you guys aren't that close, but just so you guys are on the map and can see. But last session ended. You guys had come to another clearing that was a meadow. There was a nice creek in the meadow. There was a bunch of willow trees, and you saw in the center of the meadow was a cottage with a low stone wall around it. There was 2 fetchlings, or as they like to be called, Kael. They were tending to the flower gardens, kind of sort of around the cottage. And one of them, as he was wiping sweat from his brow, he noticed you guys and he said, "Ho, friends, welcome to our meadow."
Well met.
Hey,
Hello.
How's it going?
here, maybe before we do the interaction, let me read some more.
Oh, you want to read some more?
Let me read some more
Read
of
some
the
Okay.
description. So you can see, as you approach this stone cottage, you can see there is a window beneath its roof that leads you to believe there's some sort of attic in it.
Okay.
You can see there is a front door as well, with a covered porch, and you see a side door sort of around near where these guys are working. You see gardens line the side of the cottage and the front porch. There's all sorts of flowers, fruits, vegetables growing there. And then sort of to the east of the cottage, there's a large willow tree, and you can see there's an outhouse under it.
Okay.
You also can see on the map there are wagon ruts leading to and from the cottage. It looks like there's a lot of like wagon traffic here. And you see, we'll say right here where I'm pinging, sort of near the front door,
Okay.
there is a ceramic figurine of a sad gnome that's like going through the bleaching.
Mm.
Going through the bleaching. What does that mean?
So the bleaching, so gnomes basically, they're from the first world originally. When they came to the material plane, they need to constantly be experiencing like new exciting things. And if they stop experiencing new exciting things, their hair starts to like lose its color and become white, and they start to get like old and like lose their power.
That's the
Okay.
bleaching.
Yeah.
Would you say it's
That's
like
fun.
life size or like to scale, or is it
No,
just
it's
like
it's like a
figurine?
typical garden gnome. You would.
Okay, so
see.
it's not like
It's not like an
Like
actual gnome
Medusa.
size. No.
no. Okay.
No,
Okay.
this is clearly a garden gnome, and it's like sort of in the front near the garden around there.
As they are.
So I think.
And there's
They're
a murder
coming off
crows.
as
What was the
non-hostile.
name of the town in the woods that we might encounter?
You never got a name. Like there was never like a town per se. They knew there was like people, cottages and houses spread throughout, but there was never like a town.
Okay, so we can't look
Um,
at this and be 100% that this is Iron Tavia.
No, but based
No.
on what Drusilla told you, like
This is where we should
This is
find
where-
it.
Yeah.
like this
Okay,
is
so for all intents and purposes.
This is it.
likely
pretty sure this is
Yeah.
it.
And if you look at the top
Uh,
left in Foundry, it says Iron Tavias.
Well,
Get him out of here.
I'll give it away.
New spot just opened up on the Dynamic Encounters team.
You can actually see you failed your perception checks, but now that the lantern's here, you see there's a giant neon sign that says Iron Tavia's Cottage.
Flashing red lights.
How did we miss this?
Yeah.
I'll say, we were traveling through the woods in search of sort of a camp or a local sort of township. Seems we've stumbled across you first.
Yes. Excuse me. Where are my manners? My name is Tumalo,
Tumalo,
and this here is Bardano.
Tumalo and Bardano. Nice
Yes.
to meet you.
Yes. What's your name?
Nick Knock.
Oh,
They'll never know.
no, that is an interesting name.
Mm-hmm. I got it from my father. He was a clock.
Terrible.
Oh, what are your compatriots' names?
I'm Mathos.
And you two.
Are we following? I'm Ogsy.
I'm Gudrun.
They'll never know.
You'll never know. Falling right into our trap.
I see. Well,
right where we want.
no, I don't think there's any towns nearby. But have you been on the road long? Perhaps you'd like to come inside for some food and drink.
Can I do a perception check and see if there's ill intent here, or is it just like an honest, genuine offer?
Yeah. Give that a perception check.
Do you have good tea?
That's gonna be 20.
Yeah, these guys are full of shit.
Okay.
Yes, yes, Gudrun. We do have some good tea here. We
Mhm.
have we make good London fogs.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Classic.
I don't look back immediately when he says Gudrun. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's my
Yeah.
name.
Oh yeah, he's talking to me.
It appears you didn't respond to your name.
Gudrun. Who?
It's
Ilrun.
Yeah, why you call me Goodroot?
I appreciate the offer for tea. This garden is lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, we usually tend to it. We're just doing our morning routine. Then we have some repairs to make on the roof.
Do you mind? I have a bit of a green thumb. Do you mind if I just come and we
Yes.
just have a little look?
Got
Follow me.
bones
I
We're
think
just
I
gonna
have the
step up.
perfect spell for this.
Mhm.
What's that
It's
called?
called Sudden Blight, and it kills all vegetation.
Oh my god!
Yes. Wow, these are some lovely
So you
hydrangeas.
guys are walking
Can you
up.
go show me how you did this?
Do you mind if
Um,
I and then obliterate
So
everything?
if you guys want to stop like roughly there, you guys are
Okay.
walking up. You can hear the door on the outhouse swing open.
Oh god!
Then
Can
you see this guy kind of comes walking out of the outhouse. You see the red cap comes out. He's got like a little bit of toilet paper stuck to the bottom of his boot. He stops when he sees you, and he's like, They killed Marco. And we're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Damn. I was about to say, no, I'm not going to though.
I thought
It'd be
there was
cool
gonna
if the
be,
second
like,
he
an
walks
ogre.
out,
Are
I have
weapons
that
out on
ventrilo-
this one?
I have that ventriloquist ring.
I don't
I
know
could
if
like
weapons
shout
would
at
go.
him and say, "Say a word, I'll
But
we'll
would their
fucking kill
weapons
you."
be out too?
Oh,
Yeah, I would like to add, were their weapons drawn?
Because
Because if theirs aren't, then ours wouldn't be.
I mean, they fight. Let me double check their stat block because I believe they fight with gardening equipment, so they would have their gardening equipment out.
Mm. I don't think I'd have my sword out though.
Yeah. Do you know what though? Because they're monsters, it's gonna be like
No.
gardening equipment
So
with fucking striking runes.
They
on
fight
it.
with weapons. They have weapons on them. They're not.
They're not out?
Yeah.
Okay. So they'll have to draw, we'll have to draw. It's fine.
Yeah.
I would have the lantern out though. I always have the lantern.
The lantern stays on.
Marco.
Oh god, we should let him live. Do you think he'll try to get revenge or run away again?
He'll run away if it gets close to him dying, probably.
Nick,
He's a
what'd you
little,
get?
he's a little
Okay.
baby.
How do you
coward.
feel about a 29, which is also a critical?
I don't think a critical
Matters,
does
but
anything
okay.
for initiative.
Are we
but
in
that's
the
pretty
lantern?
You should be.
Oh,
It
the
says
land-
I'm not
it's
in the
on
Overwatch
right now,
field, yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah. Everybody should be in Overwatch too. So it should be.
You turned your field off.
I don't know how I did that. Let me do.
You probably just right.
Mathis, what'd you get?
Well, with the lantern, 12 plus 7, plus
19?
another 2, or 1 from the
Oh.
lantern, just 1, so 20.
You
Yeah,
just need to
lantern's
update that to
It's
31.
Yeah, okay, so
31?
21.
Okay. 21?
Lanterns too, right? Or not lantern,
does-
Overwatch field.
Overwatch is 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll go and update yours, Knick-Knack, if it matters. Iggy, what'd you get?
21.
Okay, and Ilrin, what'd you get?
23.
Okay, it will not matter, so you got 29
Okay.
initiative.
No, I got 31.
Yeah, why do I not?
I
get
know,
the
but I'm not
Overwatch
gonna update
field?
it. So, sorry, Ryan, what'd you say?
23.
23. Okay. So Knick-Knack, you're first up as this red cap yells out that they killed Marco.
Adam, can I try something real quick? I just want to leave and enter the Overwatch field and see if it fixes
Sure.
it. Oh,
Oh, there it is.
there it is.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I'm gonna exploit on the KL. One right across from me.
Kyle, okay.
Yep.
That one is Bardano.
Okay, that's a 22.
22 will hit.
Okay, so
Or sorry, no, you didn't roll the hit. You made that's your check.
yeah, that's
so-
my check.
Sorry.
What's his DC?
Now we know 22 will hit.
2022. That is a success.
Okay.
It is a critical success.
A critical
Oh,
success.
God.
I learn all the vulnerabilities and weaknesses.
We're gonna destroy these guys.
They don't have any.
Don't have any. Okay, so he gets just the standard treatment.
Business as usual.
Yeah, we just keep running. And then on top of that, I get my free recall knowledge, which I assume is also a critical success.
Yes.
Okay. So 2 pieces,
Two
right?
pieces.
Lowest save
Fortitude and will.
equal. Okay.
Mm.
And then, do they have any resistances? Because I also get that with
No resistances or.
And then the other thing I want to ask is special abilities.
You would know. Fetchlings. They have an ability called Shadow Strike.
Okay.
So right now you're outside. It's bright light. It's the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're in dim light, they get bonuses to like conceal when they're in shadows if it's dim light.
Good thing we have a lantern that's always on.
Yeah, but they're gonna just fucking cast darkness on themselves and fuck us up.
Maybe, but if you have
Yeah.
dark vision, you can still see through.
True. And yeah, the lantern. Yeah.
Magical
Then-
darkness is not like super special. It's just
Mm-hmm. I'm going to draw, and then I'm going to step behind this guy, and that's my whole turn. Oh, you know what? No, I don't want to base him, and then he's
hit
just
him with a
gonna
little step and draw.
get, I don't know if I base him, he's just going to get 3.
I'm gonna hit you with
He doesn't have a weapon out.
hedge trimmer.
Oh, true.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gonna
so you
shear
I'll step
you.
behind him, so I'm in a flanking position. Yeah.
Rolano.
Oh god.
He is going to draw his scythe.
And run 40,000 feet.
He's going to move 50 feet.
Gonna trample us.
You have to be prone, I think, to be stepped on.
Ilrune, he's going to base you.
I think it's a different
Thank
thing.
you.
Just boot him away next turn.
And then he is going to take a swing
Give him a little kick.
with his scythe.
He didn't even
No,
wash
'cause I think
his
the
hands
scythe has
after the
trip and
outhouse.
then
I
he
have a
can
really
run
good
over
history
you,
with
right?
sides too.
Yeah.
D10.
They have a special boot attack when you're down. That's what I remember. They're iron boots.
Oh, they
Ooh,
can stomp.
That's
you,
really good. 29 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
That
New
will
shield
be
though.
14,
not raised.
15
ain't
points of
raised.
damage of slashing damage.
Isn't it raised? He always travels with a shield raised.
When we were talking to the
I-
people, was he traveling with a shield raise?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hello,
so
travelers.
Yeah.
His shield's like.
it's my emotional support
Well, he wasn't
shield.
talking. I was talking.
Just draw a smiley face on the
I asked
shield.
about.
Hello.
Sorry, 15
It's got a
points?
slot. He opens it up.
Okay, so yeah, he
doesn't
runs
accept
up
anything
and
directly.
slashes you with his scythe.
Okay.
Ilrune, you're up. You got any more intense combat music?
Yes, absolutely. I was just so enthralled.
We're cracking jokes. I'm sorry. Distracting him from his job.
I can just
You
see
know
him
what?
walking
I'm
with his shield up.
gonna-
Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna 2-action sudden blight.
Does
Please
this
do.
hurt?
It does 2d10 void damage to all living creatures
Are they
with a
living?
basic fortitude
Kyle?
save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
must be.
Nothing implies they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like living to you.
Smoke them.
Yeah, and it's
It doesn't
so it's
fuck all
fortitude
to
save.
me.
Or me.
Yep.
No,
So it's a
that's-
20-foot burst.
Void damage.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, you're all.
I'm immune to it now. I don't do that anymore.
And I'm gonna direct it. It'll kill all their plants as well.
Okay, so
Yeah!
all, like,
Fuck your shit.
all the grass and
Nice hedge,
vegetation in this
dummy.
area just starts to wither.
If any of it's magical, I have to counteract
What's
it.
the saving throw?
For basic fortitude. So
Okay.
is that like a 2019 something?
Oh, Fortitude's the Kyle's weakest.
Rolano.
That's why I was really excited.
Rolano got a 21.
What's the DC 20?
I think 19 is because it's my.
Bardano got a 20.
Uh,
Sad.
And what's the other one's name? Tumalu.
Tumalo.
Tumalu crit fail.
Tumalo, yeah,
Died.
sorry.
oh, are they affected by any diseases?
No.
Okay, if they're
One of them has
affected-
HIV.
No. But I mean, like, they can.
Yeah, I mean, they
Catch
can get
disease.
disease. They're just not.
Yeah.
currently
Okay, it's
affected
just
by
if they're affected by an active disease, they take a -2 penalty to
Oh,
the save.
they're not.
Hmm.
Tumalu got 19. So I think they all passed then, right?
Yeah, because it's my spell DC. Oh yeah, 19
Yeah.
spell DC.
Okay, so they all passed.
And then last action, I'll just raise my shield.
Okay, and how much damage was it?
They still take half, yeah.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, so it's 6 points of damage.
And none of that terrain is difficult anymore. If it was.
Okay. So yeah, if you were like in the garden next
Oh,
to
Did
you
it kill
kill
the tree?
vegetation, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say like part of the tree withers because like
Ooh.
the
Whatever's in the spell.
whatever's in the
I
spell
just
'cause,
like the
the
i-
trunk isn't.
I like the idea of all the leaves sort of like putrefying and then dripping off the
Yeah.
branches.
Mm.
and, like,
They
landing on the
liquefy,
floor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make the trees wet.
Hell yeah.
Why
a
would you
weird-
say it like that?
Such a weird fucking sentence.
Mathis, you're up.
All right. I am going to. You know what? I'm gonna demoralize Rolano. I'm gonna say we should have killed you. We should have killed you when we
What
had the
the-
chance.
Honestly, good idea.
I'm gonna demoralize him. Fuck. one.
Natural?
But yeah, natural
Oh,
one.
that's a crit fail.
So what happens on a crit fail for demoralize?
For demoralize,
gets-
something does
He gets
happen.
encouraged.
no.
He gets an extra action on this turn.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no, there's no crit fail condition, sorry.
That's
Yeah.
stupid. We're gonna make one up.
I
Go ahead,
I
Nico.
slur my words and he laughs at me while I try to demoralize.
We're
him.
gonna stop you.
We're gonna fucking get you. and, then he laughs at me, and I respond by hurling 4 needles at him.
Okay.
What kind of needles?
Um.
Remember, they're red caps.
So what is that? Silver.
They're
Cold
very-
iron.
Cold iron. I do have cold iron from Kepketta's nails. So I raise my hand and my
Okay.
fingernails just shoot towards this guy.
We should have killed you when we had you.
We should have killed you.
He shoots his nails at him.
Again, I just rolled another one.
Oh, that's a magic fumble.
He
stopped doing that, by the way?
that's
Should I hero point that?
Nah.
That's bad, but also we're dumping damage into the guy that heals. So we need to.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
these two, what are they literally gonna shear us? Like, I'm not really worried about that.
Ryan,
worried
what's the
about it.
magic fumble?
I guess.
Until healed, you are deafened. Can you hear me now?
Oh, that's really bad.
I think I can do that. I can heal myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
but
I'm
when you're
deafened.
deafened, do you still have the spell fail chance, like in first
I-
edition?
Nico, look at what Deafin does. Cause
Yeah. I'll look that up.
Because in first edition, if you're deafened and any
Yeah,
verbal
there's a
component, there's a chance they mess up.
Igzy, you're up.
Okay. Is it safe to say, what's his name? Rolano knows about Iron Tabia?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
He's at a cottage.
Perfect. Then I will devise against him for free.
Okay.
That's a 13 on the die. We'll take that. Okay, so first action, I'll draw my sword.
Okay.
Second action, I will flank Orlano.
Okay.
And then third action, I will strike with a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Beautiful. And that will deal... Oh my... 6 points of slashing.
Ooh.
Terrible roll.
That is not poggers.
A lot of ones there. I don't do damage. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys-
Right,
that's it, by
people
the
on
way.
the initiative that should not have been on there. Let me just remove
Who,
them.
me?
No.
I'll sit this out. Don't worry. Don't
There's
you
a-
worry.
No, I drew a big box over everyone. I got creatures inside the cottage, so there's
Oh,
people in the
God.
initiative. I don't think you guys saw though.
We didn't
No,
see him on
I
there.
didn't see.
We're not fighting by the windows, are we?
Yeah, 'cause, wait a minute. What happened to all our plans?
All right, Bardano, he's the one that you based.
Yeah.
He is going to take a step here.
He's setting up his own flank.
He is going to draw his dagger,
That's not a gardening tool.
and
Drawing
then
it.
he
I guess.
It's a weapon.
is going
His striking
to
thinking
stab
shears.
you.
I expect this guy to be useless. I'm just gonna say.
I did roll a crit with it.
24 to hit.
That hits.
What?
The big damage, 5 points of piercing damage,
Ooh.
and
there
that's
it
his
is.
turn. Then his buddy goes. Tumalu's gonna. He's also gonna draw his dagger. He's gonna walk up. Now you're off target.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they're rogues.
Oh, rouges?
Yeah,
I
they might be some
hate
rouges.
Rouges.
I just want to double check.
They're gonna go for that sneaky beaky.
I like
damage.
the idea of every turn because they probably don't have fucking attacks of opportunity. We're just gonna.
You're just gonna ladder. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice little ladder combat.
All right, he is gonna draw his dagger and he's gonna stab you as well.
That sounded like a lot more dice.
Daggers have backstab, don't they?
25 to hit, so that'll hit.
Yeah.
And that will be for 7 points of damage as he nicks you in a bone artery.
Not in the bone artery.
Oh, daggers don't have the backstabber. Never
Okay.
mind.
But yeah, this attack was definitely more lethal with the daggers. Like he was targeting a vital,
Okay.
Almost like a sneak attack.
almost like a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Knick-knack, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step here,
Okay.
and then
The ladder continues.
2 against this guy. Okay. The first one is going to be. This is plus 10. First one's plus 10 is going to be 17 to hit.
17 will miss.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes,
Okay. Well, that's great. Second one's 18.
that will also miss.
Oh no.
So you take a step
Okay.
and 2 misses.
Yikes. That's a turn
It was
right there.
due. It was due.
It was due. You hit
Rolano.
way too much, yeah. You gotta miss every now and then.
Yeah.
Rolano, his wounds start to close from his fast healing.
Cheater.
Oh yeah.
Who's Ilrune? He hit
Okay.
you. He's gonna focus on you.
Thank you.
Do you guys remember who killed Marco?
I don't remember.
Was it you?
I don't think it was me.
To be honest, it's probably me.
It's probably you. I don't remember. It was most likely John.
John's knick-knack's occupied right now, so he's gonna focus on you, Ryan.
Actually, did he get killed by one of the spellcasters?
Maybe.
I think he got-
I don't remember.
I feel like he got
Yeah,
needles
because we had
darts or something.
to cold iron to stop the.
It doesn't
healing, right?
stop.
It
the
doesn't
healing.
stop it. There's
Oh,
weak
it's
to
more
heal it.
Yeah.
There's weak to
They
heal
take
it.
like 5
Anyway,
extra.
he's gonna
Yeah.
scythe you.
Okay.
If this crits, it's gonna hurt.
I've got 24 AC. I don't unless he rolls in that 20.
Natural 1.
Oh,
Pull the
yeah.
card. Pull the card.
we're so back.
Banish him to hell.
Yeah.
Scythe is so melee. You are flat-footed until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so
Oh,
off
that's not-
target.
okay.
He already
Oh,
was.
yeah, he already was to us.
Does anyone want to just step up and prevent me from getting fucking
Uh,
lanced in the back here? 'Cause it's just
He's gonna swing again.
Getting lanced in the back.
-5 to this. That'll be a 21 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. And then for his last attack, he's gonna switch to you, Igzy, because you have less armor.
I do.
But this bonus is dookie.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
Yeah, no.
Damn it. That was a really good roll, too.
No. It's not gonna hit me.
So yeah, Rolano can't hit shit. Ilrune, you're up.
welcome to the club.
Or do you remember if
I relate
they
to Rolando.
took more damage from like slashing or bludgeoning?
No, it was just
Cold
cold
iron.
iron.
Cold iron. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'll use my cold iron flail.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You gotta draw it first, though. Right? Did you
Yeah,
swing it?
No, I haven't swung yet.
Okay. You gotta
So
draw.
one action to draw. 1 to attack plus 10. 12, that's gonna miss. And I'm gonna raise my shield.
Okay.
It's not bad, yeah.
It's a
Good
turn.
tanking. Yeah.
It's a turn.
It's a living.
Mathis, you're up.
Mathis is up. I'm gonna.
Did you look up deafened?
Yeah, if I try to do any action that has the auditory trait, I have to roll a DC5 check to see if it just fails or not.
Okay.
I just
Um,
took this dice out of.
You and your fucking dunce cap for your die that don't roll well. Okay.
I don't have enough caps for my dice.
yeah. I would need 12 of them at least. I think what I'm gonna do is try to demoralize not Rolano, but the what was the polite word for the fetchlings?
Kyle.
Kyle.
The Kyle.
Which has the
Um,
auditory trait.
Kyle, no.
Unless you have like
Yeah.
do you have there's a feat you can take that you just look at them. It's like intimidating glare.
No, I don't
Oh,
have that.
Okay.
Nico, did you look up what deafen does?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just whenever I do something like with the auditory trait, I just have to roll a DC5 check.
Okay, flat check. Okay.
So you have to do that if you're into
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
have to do that. My spells are fine, but okay, I'm gonna do it.
So here's the flat.
20. That's
Okay.
good.
So it goes off.
sucks at you.
So my demoralize will go off on the fetchling that's
Now make your
not
demoralize.
Yeah,
in
you gotta
front
roll
of
it. Yeah.
Knick-Knack. Yeah, so here's my
Would have been nice to have the
demoralize.
20 there, but
Yeah.
14 plus 12.
Oh,
26.
26.
This is the one basing. This one basing knick-knack.
No, the
no,
other one.
the other one. Oh, you got 26.
Should
Yep.
probably crit.
Maybe.
It's your will DC.
It definitely
not,
worked.
Not a crit. But
Okay,
it's
so it's
success.
frightened.
Okay,
Good.
that's fine. And then I'm gonna.
Was it? He's frightened 1, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use some grim tendrils, and that's a 30-foot line. I'll be able to get Rolano and that.
Oh, the one you just demoralized.
and the one I just.
That's why you
demoralized.
picked that one.
That's why I
Okay,
picked that one.
Good call.
Okay, so grim tendrils. It's a fortitude save. That's it.
Okay.
The end.
That's it. Yeah,
That's it.
For Rolano, he got 13.
Nice.
Good.
That's a fail.
And
good for Rolano. It's DC 20 fortitude. Sorry,
Sound good for you over there. Yeah, all right.
I just swallowed a sneeze. Don't worry about it.
Fetchling also failed with an 11.
Okay, cool.
What's your DC?
20.
20.
Oh, one
Very
off.
20. Yeah. So 2d4
With
void
the-
damage
with the
and 1
frightened
bleed damage.
11.
Yeah, I have frightened tagged
Okay.
on his thing, so
Oh,
All right, 7. 7 void damage and 1 bleed.
okay. That bleed will be on their turn.
they actually bleed these enemies.
They actually
This
bleed.
doesn't happen a lot.
This is rare.
Okay,
This
so
is
they're
very
not.
rare.
You said it was void tendrils. There's no like entanglement or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
It's just a line of
Cool.
it's like
Cool.
tendrils shoot out of me.
Iggsy, you're up.
Okay. I will devise against Rolano and see what I get. 8 on the die, which will be, what, 19, and he's off guard. That should hit. Yeah, I'll cash in a 19 against the off guard Rolano.
Okay, that'll hit.
And that'll be... There we go. There's the damage. That's, what is it for? 18 points of slashing damage on
Damn,
Rolano.
big hit.
There we
Big,
go.
big.
That's me actually dealing
Wow.
damage.
Big hit.
Okay, so that's my first action. I might just swing. I'm gonna swing again. I don't normally do this. I'm actually gonna swing again for my second action. Well, that's why I
No.
don't do it. And then for my third action, I'll parry.
Okay. So you just hold this for the parry. That was your turn. Bardano, he's gonna take a step here,
Oh, I wonder why.
and he's gonna stab you twice, Knick-Knack.
At least he doesn't get the sneak attack.
Yeah, I have to deal with it from one side.
First stab. Nope, wrong die. Ooh, 30 to hit.
Oh my
No
god.
crit, but it does hit.
That'll be 6 points of damage. I can't do math.
If you got crit, you just collapse anyway.
Yeah.
Next
What's
attack.
how long do you have to wait until you can collapse again?
10
10 minutes. So I can do it once a fight. basically.
9 misses.
9 misses. Crit misses, but that doesn't matter. Come on, Tumalo.
Then the last guy's gonna go. He is also going to step up to you,
Yeah, bitch, bring it.
and
He's frightened still, right?
Still frightened, yeah.
he is still frightened. So his attack's 1 lower.
Beautiful.
First sec. Ooh, 25 to hit.
All right.
Wow.
Ooh.
9 points of damage.
He has a bleeding on his turn, by the way.
Thank
End
you
of
for
his
reminding me. I'll do it at the end of his turn. So 9 points of damage, and then his last attack, because he took a step, misses with an 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then
If you put bleeding on them in Foundry, Adam, it'll automatically roll it at the end of their turn, so you don't have to deal with it,
Oh, really?
Yeah. and it'll automatically damage them.
Bleed.
I just gotta wait an hour for Adam to figure out how to do that.
Yeah, it's not a status effect. There's blinded, but then it goes right to clumsy. I'm sure you can do it, and I'm sure I'm too stupid to figure it out, but I'm just going to subtract 1.
I'm sure you can do it. I'm sure I'm too stupid to figure.
What's the flat check for bleeding?
20?
15. 20.
Sorry, I was just reading.
16, he
this
stopped bleeding.
Oh.
So he's good now. Top of round 3. Knick-knack, you're up.
Okay. I don't want to use new dice.
The bone dice are failing. He missed one attack.
Yeah.
He's new dice.
I thought you were like pondering what action to take. You're like,
Okay,
like,
two
roll a
attacks.
different
Okay,
die.
the first one is going to hit with a 26, and this is against the frightened one. Oh, he's not frightened anymore, but
No, not frightened anymore. You'll probably want to focus your damage.
yeah, but I haven't hit anything yet.
Oh, that's true.
So it doesn't matter.
This is the new target.
I'll do the
yeah.
bottom one because he's already hit. He took 7 from the line spell. So against Tumalo, 26 to hit.
Oops. 26 will hit him.
Okay.
They both took a little bit of damage from the
Oh, but you
blade
didn't.
thing.
I didn't
You didn't
exploit
exploit
him.
Tumalo. Yeah.
Okay, well, I already called out the attack.
Yeah.
So. That's 8 plus 7, and no bonus damage. So
Okay,
15
15 points of
15
damage.
points. And the second one is a 7.
Well, that'll miss, but you kill Tumalo.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. That was easy.
Beautiful.
17 and 18 don't hit, so I need a 19 or a 20 to hit.
Yeah, but Tumalo had like tissue paper health.
Yeah. But it means maybe
Yeah.
Bardano I can hit him if I roll really, really good.
That's your turn, Knick-knack, right?
Oh my God.
your
No,
last-
because I haven't done anything yet.
Oh.
You know what? I'll exploit against Runalo. 19, 21. 21 against... Or, sorry, 31. To exploit
Rolano?
vulnerability,
That's
so I assume
success.
crit.
Yep.
On
Yeah.
Rolano, yeah.
Yeah. We kind of already know what their
Cold
weakest
iron,
save
yeah.
and cold iron and all that stuff. But it gives me... Oh, I guess I already trigger cold iron on him anyways.
Well, no, you have to exploit him to trigger it.
No, because I have a cold iron weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
No, you
I
don't.
don't.
You don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
You had to do
There
it.
you go.
Well,
It was
that's
fine.
That's why.
It was worth
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Rolano. For his turn, first up, his skin mends.
He's like me for real. It takes me a minute.
Does he stay focused on Ilrune, or does he go for the target that's not as armored?
When it comes to AC difference, or it's only one between us right now.
Mhm.
He's gonna focus on Ilrune then.
Yeah, he's raising
Okay.
his shield and I'm parrying, so
Yeah.
we're both pretty high AC.
He'll focus. He is going to swing with his scythe.
Adam just wants that crit.
Ooh, nah. 919 though, so that'll be
28.
a no. 31.
Oh.
919.
19.
Natural 19.
Oh.
you said,
Natural
yeah.
19. Yeah.
Oh.
31. Jeez.
Is that a no?
that
it's
would
not a-
crit me if I
that's not
wasn't
a crit.
parrying. Yeah.
That will be
A hefty hit, though.
I'm gonna shield block it.
13
Okay.
points of damage.
Oh, wow, that
Well,
new
that's a
shield
good-
coming in.
Yeah.
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 Oh, sorry,
so
not sorry. It's not 13. It's 15.
Okay.
Alright, Still.
Still.
New shield.
Good shield.
Gonna cut 8 of that away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that 15?
7. You and the shield take 7.
Yeah. It's not split halfway. Or it's
No, you both take the remaining damage.
Right.
All right.
And I can fix your shield later. Don't worry about it.
Then he
point.
is going to
Just
swing
don't
again
destroy
on you.
it. I can't fix it when it's gone.
Another good roll, but that will be a 23.
23.
Oh.
Actually, so if I raise my shield, that's for the whole. not
Yeah,
just against
shield
one
blocking doesn't remove it.
attack. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
So that misses
So
you.
that's still a miss. Yeah.
That would have hit me.
Okay. Then his last attack. We need a natural 20 here.
That would be devastating. What are you looking at?
6. That's a 6 hit.
Believe it or not, no, a 6 does not hit.
Ilrune, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna smack him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, nice.
Pretty
Good smacking.
You don't have cold iron, right?
It is
Or
a
do
cold iron
He has the
flail.
cold iron
Okay.
flail, yeah.
8 damage.
Okay, so add 5, so 13.
That's good. Undid his healing for that turn, at least.
It doesn't undo the.
Doesn't
Like it
stop-
undid the 10 he healed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is what you're saying.
And then I'm going to hit him one more time.
And you tanked, so that's your job.
Yep. 16.
That'll miss. No, that will hit because he's off target.
Because we're flanking him.
flanking.
Beauty. He's not going to put the dunce cap on that die. Oh.
Not rolling great on these dice. 6 to hit.
For 6 damage.
6
6
damage, so
sorry, yeah,
11,
16.
11 damage.
I'll just play Ryan's character from here, too.
Thank you.
And is that, then do you raise your shield?
Yes.
Okay. Mathis, you're up.
So I have a question. I'm deafened until I'm healed. If I'm at full HP, if I still do like a battle medicine or treat wounds on myself, I don't
Yeah.
regain any HP. I'll lose the deafened condition.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Do you want to waste your battle medicine?
I'm
for
just
a turn?
curious about it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna waste it. I don't need to do anything with it.
No.
Deafened doesn't really affect me too much. There's like a couple spells that it will, but I think I'm just gonna. You know what? I'll demoralize Bardano because he's not frightened right now. So I'll give that a shot.
Give your flat check.
I'm gonna do the flat check, and then if not, that's fine. Oh my god, I got a 1.
7. It's a 7.
That's a 1.
Oh, that is a
That's
1.
the 7.
Looks
right
like
there.
No, so you cannot do it. So
So I can't do it.
yeah.
So I just slur my words again. And say, fuck it, never mind. And then
We're
I
like,
look
hey,
at,
you're deaf. That's really quiet, though. Yeah.
and then I look at Rolano and I fire some needles at him with
Yeah.
my last 2 actions.
Another one.
Is
Nope, that's a 20.
does needle
That'll
darts have a verbal component?
No.
Okay. Because if it has a verbal component, it's auditory.
It doesn't have an auditory tag on it.
Nice.
Okay, so 20, that hits, and then 44.
Is this Bard?
He's dead. He had 4 hit points left.
Who?
Dead.
Oh, Runala?
Rolano is dead.
Okay.
And I blow the smoke off of my fingertips.
He slumps down.
Do we want to try and capture this guy and see if we can get any information out of him? before we get
Sure.
We have
Igzy,
not done
you're
that
up.
yet.
Me? Okay.
I have 40 feet of
Free
chain.
devise, right?
Yeah,
Against these guys? Okay.
No, they have no
Time
idea
to
who
the
Iron
tree.
Tabby is.
It's just her cottage.
It's completely unrelated.
Okay, well, that's a natural one. I'm not going to take that attack, believe it or not. So for my first action, I will stride behind. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. So I'll stride behind. Second action is I will attempt to grab, because fortitudes are lowest. So I'll try to grab him so he doesn't get away either.
Is the combat maneuver not force you to use your device?
No.
Okay, cool.
There's a feat I could take that would, and it would let me use my intelligence, but I didn't take that specifically for when I roll
Good,
terrible.
good.
Yeah. That's an 18 to grab.
Okay, and it's against his
Fortitude
fortitude DC. I think that's a success.
Perfect.
but, yes, it's a success.
Perfect. Okay, I've grabbed him then with
You
my free
grab-
hand.
Okay. He is grabbed.
And then for my third action,
Whisper in his ear. Sweet
I-
nothings.
I could attempt to demoralize for a third action.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
so I'm going to take a skilled stratagem from that roll, and for my third action, I'll demoralize with a +1. And I'll say, clearly we have you surrounded. We've killed your friends. You're not going anywhere.
His response will
Give
dictate
up.
what you roll.
That is an 18 to demoralize.
Against his will, that's a success.
Nice.
So
he's
he'll,
frightened and
he'll
grabbed.
drop his dagger.
Oh,
He'll
nice.
say, I surrender. I was hoping you roll a 1. He'd be like, nah, I can take you.
Nah, I can take you.
Yes, he'll drop it like, no, I surrender. Please don't kill me.
Okay.
All right.
And then,
Put him in a headlock.
after that happens, you guys can hear from the house, you hear the door lock.
Actually, door lock.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not dealing with
You
it.
hear like the loud lock of like a door, and you hear like the when you want to chains like put on the door.
Oh, it's
Mm.
bolted shut.
Yeah,
Is the house made of wood?
it's a bit of stone, and you can see like you don't get a good glance, but you see like the curtains are being like closed and like
What a bunch of cowards.
Is there smoke coming out
Shuttered.
of the chimney?
there is.
Perfect.
Let's plug up the chimney.
That's such a good idea,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it is. though. It is
I kind of want to do that later.
Are
Yeah.
you-
Smoke them out
Are you guys interrogating this guy here? Or are you taking him like?
to the outhouse.
You stick his head in the toilet.
Tell us what we want to know.
He's about to have a shitty day.
Oh my god.
All right, so you're interrogating. But my point is, you're interrogating him like by the cottage.
Yeah, I don't know that that's the greatest idea.
We gotta take him away from the cottage a bit.
Okay, so back into the woods, so you're kind of out of sight.
Yeah. And also, I'm gonna grab the gnome
Why?
because he seems like a cool guy. I don't
Okay.
You
I
grab the
wanna-
garden gnome?
Yeah, has he ever experienced an interrogation and torture before? I don't know, but it's
I don't think the garden gnome's a real person.
But he said the gnome's going through the bleaching.
He said it's a depicting.
It's
gnome
a
going
garden gnome depicting a gnome going through the
Yeah.
bleaching.
Oh,
It's not an actual.
I
no,
thought
it's-
it was a gnome.
It's like
No.
a ceramic gnome.
through. We can put it at our house though.
I thought it was a gnome going through the bleaching, and I was like, oh, we can bring this guy back to life. And
This is
he'll
a new
prob-
experience.
He'll be a cool guy. This is a new experience. Have you ever seen torture before? Boom. It's pretty exciting.
No, this is just a regular like ceramic gnome.
Okay.
I mean, we should take it.
On the way out, yeah.
yeah.
I'm
we
gonna put it
actually-
on the party sheet, but it's not.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
worried about it right
It's
now.
another
Put it in the
decoration
bag.
for our home.
Yeah.
We'll give it to the troll as a gift.
Yeah.
Did we hear anything actually though in the
Yeah,
house?
you hear, you can see like they're closing up, like they're closing the curtains. You hear the door like get locked.
How many locks did they put on the door?
You hear 6 locks.
6
No,
individual
you just hear the one
locks.
lock of like just the.
6 locks.
Damn. Okay.
But that's the thing. There's 6 locks, but you don't know which ones are locked. And you ever see that like post online when someone said like my door has 6 locks, but I only lock 3 of them. So when they're trying to like pick the lock open, they'll actually lock one of the locks.
Will
They wouldn't, but it was just a
No, it's
stupid
not how that
like,
works.
train of thought to like.
It's not how that works.
Yeah,
It's
just lock all
incredibly
6.
idiotic. Because the whole way that it works is based off tension. So the second they put the
Yeah.
tension rod in there, they know it's unlocked.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, oh.
They'll just be able to turn.
No, they know immediately, but that was
What
this
makes-
person's strategy,
Well,
and that's what Iron Tavia does too.
She has 6 locks and closes 3 of them.
Mhm.
All right, so yeah, you guys take this guy, you chain him up. You're back, 500 feet from the cottage, back in the tree line.
Tie him up with chain around a trunk.
Okay.
And then we splash some water on his face.
He was never unconscious.
Doesn't matter. We do it anyway.
Okay.
That's how we start our
Yeah.
interrogation.
we chain him to a tree. Yeah. Okay.
Splash
Yes,
some water.
Splash some water on his face.
Wake up.
I'm up.
Good.
I've been up.
Good.
I was conscious the whole time.
Good.
When he was tying me, he asked me if the chain was too tight.
We're doing like good cop, bad cop, but we both like we
Just
all
messing up,
switch
you know?
back and
Yeah,
forth.
we
We
can-
good cop,
yeah.
bad cop.
We don't stay consistent.
Erratic cop. Erratic cop.
We just
Manic
completely
cop.
unpredictable.
Shit. What do we do?
So we want to find out from this guy what's going on inside the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
If Iron Tavia is there, how many people they got going? Like how many people are inside the
Secret
house?
entrances.
Any other entrances? Yep.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's in the cavern? In the tavern. In the
cabin?
Wanna try this again?
Who's in the cottage right now? Is Iron Tavia here?
I'm not saying nothing.
I stab him.
Actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, we're jumping right to it. You're not just like,
I'm
this
not
could
like-
go bad for you. You're
Yeah.
just stabbing.
Give me an intimidation check with a +5.
Oh fuck.
You're not intimidating.
I'm
Yeah.
not intimidating. Yeah. I should have gone for some sort of diplomacy.
No, you said stab. You're
I
like-
said stab. I should have gone.
You
for
should
some
really
diplomacy.
take intimidation as
Yeah.
a skill.
Okay. What is my bonus to intimidation?
Add 5.
Whatever your charisma is, yeah.
It's 4 plus 5, so 22.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a decent
22.
roll with the 22.
That's good. He's like, all right, stop. I'll talk.
Okay, touch him up. Touch
Smart.
him up. Patch him up.
I'll treat wounds on him.
And fucking fumble it.
Sorry, what was the question?
Go for the 20 and fucking fumble it.
Yikes.
It was just a surgical mistake.
He heals
Okay.
Yeah.
2.
I mean, he'll heal, but I imagine
Yeah.
you're being like rough about it, like not trying to be.
Yeah, I
delicate.
shoved
Yeah.
my whole hand into his wound to heal it from the inside.
Jesus
Is Iron
Christ.
Tavia here right now?
Yes, she's in her lab in the basement. She's making some sort of poison.
Would she have been alerted to the commotion that happened outside?
Yes, that gnome you took.
It
There's
had an alarm
there's some sort of wisp in it.
There's a wisp. Is he being genuine right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wait.
What's a wisp?
What?
Can I make a roll? An esoteric lore?
Yeah, sure.
Like a will-o-wisp.
That's hold on.
Holding on.
What kind of check will we make?
on a list.
Arcana.
Would it be like? Is it? It's not a monster or anything, is it? Or is it?
I got
Yeah,
nothing.
it's a monster.
Okay. Okay. In which case,
Untrained,
then yeah,
but like
27.
over 20.
Okay. So I'm just trying to find
Don't even need
a
it. Don't even need it.
stat block for this thing.
So he told us there's a wisp in the.
Yes, it's some sort of elemental wisp.
Just told us to tell us.
Thought it was just a
Well,
gnome.
no, I mean I'm gonna tell you more.
I thought it was
but,
dope. I thought that cool.
No, I just meant like
Yeah.
what was the prompt to get him to tell us about this?
He asked if Iron Tavia.
I asked if Iron Tavia knew what was happening in the
Knew.
garden. And he said yes. The wisp knows. The wisp was in there. So you can probably see through the wisp.
Oh, maybe that's her.
Oh, that's how she's.
Because she's a witch, right? Maybe
Is
it's
she a
her
witch?
creature. Maybe.
It's probably like a barbarian because she's
Maybe
like
is-
she's
that-
the
that-
yoked.
Oh, that's
She-
true. But
yeah,
she
yeah,
could still have a familiar.
Also,
Also,
yoked
she might not.
familiar.
She might not have a class.
True. She could
Um,
just be yoked.
Okay.
I don't know.
What'd you
Haggis-
get?
Yoked witch.
What?
what'd you get for your?
27. Feels fairly good.
That is a critical success.
Nice.
Cool. Tell me everything I need to know.
So you know for wisp, well, you can't make. So there's 4 different wisps,
Okay.
like earth, air, fire, water.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty confident this is an earth wisp since it's in a ceramic
Object
figure. Yeah, and they're not super strong or anything, but you think she just binded in there with some sort of ritual. And yeah, and it can like report out stuff to her. You're assuming that ritual, they're probably linked somehow.
Okay.
Cool.
I
We have another living creature to add to our mansion.
We
I
can
want to try and free the will-o-wisp.
So
They're or like the wisp. They're like sacred to Nimbeloth.
Are they?
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit. We'll deal with that in a second.
I was gonna say, let's just smash it.
You're pretty sure it's earth, but you can't say for sure unless you like got it out, you know?
We can't cast any of the spells in the Hag book. They're all too high level, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we.
Because there's
blind
one
eye?
that you, if you know
Yeah.
that they're attached magically, linked to something, you can link yourself to that chain.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I don't think we can cast that one, though.
The only one I could cast is Blood Duplicate.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna help us.
No.
No, believe it or not.
Oh no! Actually, we summon the blood duplicate. I'll take the gnome away. You summon the blood duplicate, and then you just have the blood duplicate stand there and wave in front of the gnome.
She'll never know.
Okay. Would we be able to do checks to? First of all, with what I know about wisps, do we think that freeing this wisp would benefit us in any way? Like the wisp would be grateful, or would be no longer linked, or
You don't know. You have no idea.
So it could just.
so
go
it could
back to
just
her.
fuck us. Which means I'm not saying we shouldn't free the wisp, and it.
Eventually.
But just not at the moment. In the meantime, I'm going to put this gnome in the excrement.
So you put in the outhouse?
I'd
gonna put
prefer
it in
it if
the-
we didn't.
We don't have to.
We don't
Oh.
have to.
What if I put it in the
let's
like?
just put a cloth over it.
Can I put it in the bag of holding, or will it not go?
Well, I
because
assume,
wait.
I assume it's in the bag of holding.
Does
right
she
now.
share senses with it or just sight?
You don't know enough to like make.
Because we could
assertion.
overwhelm.
Like, could it ping?
her
Does it ping our
senses.
location to her?
He doesn't. He just said there's a wisp in it and it can alert Iron Tavia. You have no idea what magic was used to get to this.
Okay.
Should
Which
we,
it might have already alerted her.
Maybe
That's
we-
why they closed everything.
You're
Maybe-
almost certain it already alerted her.
maybe
Yeah.
we bury it.
Let's just keep it in the bag. You can't see in the bag.
But what?
Yeah,
if,
but just in case.
what if it's got geolocation on it? Like, what if she can just scry it? Like,
It's an
super
extra
easy?
dimensional space. It would mess up the GPS.
Yeah, but if it's a living creature,
Also, yeah, you can't put living creatures in the spaces. right?
Well, it's a creature. Is it a living creature? Does it need to breathe? Doesn't seem like a wisp needs to breathe.
I would have.
Just shove her in there.
I think we should just. I like the berry idea. Let's just bury it outside the cottage until we deal with whatever's inside,
Mhm.
and then we'll figure out what we want to do with the wisp.
I don't
Okay.
know if earth wisps breathe.
Just in case. I mean, if it's in the ground or in our bag, we're
Look,
probably.
the air in that gnome has got to be getting
Yeah.
stale if it does breathe.
We're gonna quickly bury the gnome.
yeah,
Okay.
very sounds.
Do you think that the wisp is
Also-
like held there against its will?
Probably.
Hey, while we're doing
And
this,
in freeing it, we might be able to.
That's possible, but you don't know.
I
Or
know,
it'll
I know.
hate us.
This is more so just like a conversation, just out loud.
yeah,
Because
The-
it could
I think you should
Benef-
let me go. Says the guy shooting the tree.
fucking splash
should
more
keep,
water on his face
torturing
and say,
him.
"Shut up."
Hey, as this is happening, by the way, would you mind patching me up because I'm fucked?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
I would also like some healing.
absolutely.
But,
Come on,
would I be
come
able to
on.
make like a religion check to see if I could?
Do your
Because
own. Yeah.
with Nimbeloth, it said that she sees through the will-o-wisp.
This isn't a will-o-wisp. It's an elemental wisp.
Oh, so they're like completely different things.
They're
then.
different things, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
fuck it, we can break
Okay.
it. Do whatever you
Knick-knack.
want. Throw it in the shit.
Start in the shit.
Nick,
Well, no, then
knick-knack.
we want the gnome later. We want the
yeah,
gnome
yeah,
later.
we want that.
What's your HP, knickknack?
19 of 46.
19 out of 46. You get 10 plus 1d8 if it's a success, or do you want an additional 5?
I can help with it.
Help me. Go for the 20.
15 plus medicine, so 20. I got a 22.
Just so he helps, you get +1.
Plus 1. for a 20. Let's do this. Yeah.
I get 10 plus.
So you get 15 plus.
Ooh, puggers.
Big.
Plus
Normal John
15 plus
language.
8, 23. Okay, that's pretty dope.
All right.
Nice.
You do the same for me then.
Same for you. Can you help with yourself?
While we're interrogating him, he's just patching people.
You guys
up.
just stop.
Oh, I got an at 20.
So,
So-
plus 1.
Plus two.
two.
Plus 2.
Critical success, yeah.
8 plus 11 plus
Two.
2.
That's a
It's
21.
Yeah.
15 plus
This guy's a medic.
8.
Okay.
Oh,
while they're
shit.
doing this, while he's patching us up, I'm
Wow.
still going to be interrogating
Hello.
this guy.
Great heals.
Guys,
however.
can you stop healing?
Is this
us?
Bardano?
Let me
This is
go.
Bardano that I'm talking
Yeah,
to?
that's
This
20
is
minutes.
Bardano, yeah.
Bardano. Who else is in this house right now?
Andrew, 20 minutes, so heal whatever you got to heal.
I didn't take damage.
Love that.
And I'm
As
nice
I-
HP.
Scum.
I was in there.
This
You
guy's-
didn't see
I know
me.
you were. I know
This
you
guy's
were.
harboring the best magical item ever. And he didn't even tell us
he's got
about
free
it.
healing in a
Bro,
bottle.
I bought it. You could have bought it too.
As I said, Iron Tavia, she's in the basement. Her lizard is down there. I've never seen it, but she calls it Midnight.
For lizard?
Her lizard.
Hey, if you had to approximate what kind of class she would be, would you guess which?
That's a good guess.
Good to know.
her lizard. How big is it?
I've never seen it, so I can't say, but maybe dog-sized.
Oh.
Then down there,
Oh.
there's another
Oh,
fetchling
that's-
helper.
Told you.
Um,
See, it's not that stupid of a
Honoria's
question,
down
eh?
there.
Yeah, no,
why,
it wasn't.
why is she aligned? He called him a fetchling? Okay, he's...
Well,
I guess he can't
this
use
is
a slur against
Yeah,
himself.
that's true.
yes, I can say
They're
it.
allowed, John. They're allowed.
And there's another one. Honoria helps her down there.
Honoria.
Honoria.
hate that.
Is she capable? Is she like you guys in the garden?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I mean, if you think about it, one of you's dead, the other one's chained to a tree. So
She's about as capable as us, but she has more knowledge of the
Arcane?
occult arts.
okay.
Okay, so she's
Um,
better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does wizard shit. Okay.
Marginally better than you.
On the main floor, there's two more of my sisters.
Oh, you're all one big happy family.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Uh,
Today ends the
well,
line.
they
I'm
they
sorry.
typically work in the kitchen.
Can't have been too happy with the name like Honoria.
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 More like Goner.
Honoria.
Still bad.
That's
Still bad.
Not better.
I have a question. Would fetchlings and redcaps normally get along? Like, why? I want to,
Yeah.
is it worth questioning why
No, I mean,
Rolano
you
is
would-
here, or is that like
no,
natural
you
behavior?
assume they were both working for Iron Tavia.
Okay.
Mhm. But why is why are the fetchlings why is your family aligned with Iron Tavia? What
What is she providing for
why
She pulled us from the shadow plane
to work to serve for her?
to serve.
Are you bound in some way?
We're not bound, but she freed us from torture in the shadow plane.
Oh, I guess that works. Yeah. Do you know why she was? Do you know why she was working with the Fae? Why she was working with the red caps?
She needed heads for whatever she's making in her lab, and the red caps were locals
Providing
that
them?
could help.
They seem.
you? Does she need physical heads,
Yeah.
or just a head count?
No physical heads,
She
yes.
needs physical heads.
Okay, we're gonna burn all the bodies.
Yeah.
The red caps. They seemed weakened in some way. Do you happen to know why?
Yes, I think the exposure to the shadow plane weakened them.
Mm. Does anyone else have any questions they'd like to
There's
do here?
Is there a
also-
means of?
You didn't let me finish on who else is in the house.
Oh, who else is in the
Oh.
house? Yes, your sisters and
Yes, on the main floor there's a house spirit named Smirblin.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
we're gonna need to do that one again.
Yeah,
His
there's-
name's Smyrtlebin.
Smyrtlebin.
I like that one.
This
He's a house spirit. You would know him as a Domovoy.
oh, that doesn't
Ooh.
sound good. I'm gonna do a quick esoteric lore on Domovoy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
House
like
spirit.
Argon, the Annihilator? Same idea.
That's gonna be a 30. I
That
think.
is a
Jeez.
critical success. You would know. Let me bring up their stat block. You would know they're tiny fey creatures.
Okay, tiny fae. I'm gonna assume the cold iron is gonna work here. It may not, but
Yeah, hang on. I cannot find his pawn on the
I'll
map.
put it on my weapon before we go. in the
Smyrtlebin.
house. Yeah.
He's a weak creature.
he's weak.
We typically bully him.
Do you actually?
Yes.
No threat there. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Does he seem loyal to Iron Tavia by necessity, or
He fears her.
he fears her? Yeah.
What do you want to know about
Domovoy?
Domovoy's?
Special abilities? If they have more than one, I'm gonna ask for both.
Can they rip
Um,
off your head and wear your skull? Like the last one we've
Oh.
last tiny creature.
we keep running into like Shadow Realm creatures, which is fucking with me a
Typically,
little bit here.
Domovoys, they function as home guardians. They're typically binded to a home.
bound.
So,
Okay.
or bound. They're bound to a home. So you would know once they're bound to a home, they can use actions to like command the house to attack.
The house?
So they can animate like parts of the house to attack.
like
Okay.
throw like
Like
furniture at you and
The
stuff.
house from Encanto.
We got a monster house.
We got a monster.
So that's
yours is
one.
better.
Yeah.
And then another thing you would know is the creatures, they're naturally invisible when within their bound home.
Great.
so
So we can't find it.
Should we burn it down?
Can't.
It's a stone.
Yeah.
Stone.
But whichever, if you guys are like acrobatic or dexterous, we can like dump a bunch of these like putrefied plants down the chimney
And
and then seal it.
Smoke them out.
stay
Yeah,
away
I'm
from
so
the
down.
attic.
Stay away from the attic.
There's ghosts
Why?
up there.
Is there anything
We're not
in the
going in
attic?
the attic.
We knew it happened
That
at
might
some
be-
point.
Yeah.
I don't know. That is where Tavia kept Nabumi.
Who's Nabumi?
Nabumi.
I'm just gonna let you know
You
all these
said
names.
Nabooby.
All these names in one ear.
Nabumi.
In one ear, out the other.
Naboomy,
What was his name?
Smegbill,
Stremlebeer?
Strebble,
Smurtle.
Smurtlebird.
Smurtlebirder.
Smurtlebub.
Nabumi was Iron Tavia had a daughter.
Okay.
She's
Kepgetta.
had
Yep, dead.
Oh.
Nabumi, you killed Kepgetta.
Yeah, slaughtered her. She threw a knife at me. It was a whole fucking ordeal.
If you tell Tavia that, you'll fly her into a rage. But Nabumi was her brother.
Oh, okay. He's also dead.
Oh.
Yes. Kepgetta.
I think parental negligence.
Iron Tavia loved Kepgetta.
We should go finish the job.
He showed her the occult arts. She loved her as best a hag could, but Nabumi, he reminded Tavia too much of her husband isn't the right word, but
Her partner, whatever.
partner,
Yeah.
the
Can,
woodsman.
Are hags only females?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there like some sort of male equivalent, or would this guy have just been some like occult spellcaster kind of thing?
No, you would
No.
know the
Just a woodsman.
Just a woodsman.
the woodsman. You'd learn this.
Drusilla's husband.
Drusilla's husband.
Oh, that was Nabumi.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, Nabumi
No.
was the
The son.
That's what
son.
I'm saying. So
That's the son.
if a hag raised a son, what would?
Wouldn't be a hag.
Just-
It would
It
just
would
It'll
be
be a
like a
changeling.
changeling, yeah.
Just be a changeling.
Okay.
Kepgetta or Tavia loved Kepgetta, but Nabumi, the presence pained her. It reminded her too much of Naboa, and she just kept him locked up in the attic. And Naboa is the woodsman. It was
Yeah.
Drusilla's husband. His spirit is still in the attic.
I don't feel like that. That might not be a fight though.
Maybe we
So-
should have to quell the spirit. Yeah.
Nabumi.
You'd be like,
Naboa.
Yeah, so Nabumi
Naboa
Naboa
Is
is
the
the
woodsman.
dad. Is the woodsman.
is the dad that
Is the
Kepgetta
dad
like
with-
charmed and raped.
Not
Yes.
Kepgetta.
No,
Jeez.
Not Kepgetta, Naboa.
Yeah. Iron Tavia.
Iron Tavia.
Iron Tavia, sorry, Iron Tavia.
Had
yeah.
Nabumi as
Nabumi and
the
Kepgetta,
son
they were
and
twins.
Kepgetta. Naboa's spirit lives in the attic.
Yeah.
Nabumi's spirit lives in the attic.
Nabumi's spirit lives in the attic.
Yes, the son.
Yep.
Kepgetta's brother that was just died due to neglect.
Mhm.
Due to neglect. Yeah, so I do kind of get that same vibe that like he's probably not too happy with them.
He might
Yeah.
be able to fight
So,
off the house spirit.
We might.
Yeah,
We
like
might
it-
go up to him
going
first.
going through the chimney. I mean, we can't go through the chimney. Sorry, getting
But
to
there's
the
a
attic is
window.
Santa
actually.
Clausing this house.
I can see why they would think the spirit is evil. Stay out of the attic because he's probably anyone that goes up there. He
Yeah.
probably gives a hard time.
Yeah, but he might like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm sure if we go up there and see,
We're here to
well,
kill Iron Tavia.
But don't mention Kepgetta though, because they were still
yeah.
siblings. Maybe
Yeah.
there's some sort of.
After he helped us. Okay, thank you. By the way, killed.
By the way,
Kepgetta.
kill your sister. See you later.
Yeah, have fun in the afterlife.
If you're looking for a new attic, we have one.
So you said
Can
there's
you-
a window leading to the attic on the second floor, or
Well, they might not go up there.
You saw a window on it was underneath where the roof is, and you'd assume that leads into some sort of attic, but you don't really have a way up there.
We got chain.
I can climb a house.
It's currently attached to a guy to.
Yeah, we'll kill him.
I
throw the
can
chain
just
through
climb
him.
Wait,
the
what are
house.
you gonna do?
Hmm?
Do we have anything else to ask this guy?
Secret entrances.
Does he know about any like what she's doing with the heads? He does.
She's using it for whatever she's cooking up in her lab.
You said she's making a potion down there?
Some sort of poison, I believe.
Poison. And
I do got a question.
Yeah. You want to go first?
I was gonna say, have there been any unique visitors that frequent this cottage?
None.
Any external forces you're working with?
None recently. There's some people of I believe they're called the Carters Concentorum.
Carters Constant.
They're not one of the great factions. They're one of the minor factions of Geb. You can see the way. I'm sure you saw the wagon ruts at they frequently come and deliver stuff from Iron Tavia.
The Carter's Consortium, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Iron Tavia.
Yes.
Is she?
She's so hot.
My question is, when you said we would throw her into a rage if we mentioned the death of Kepgeta, is she kind of like she throw a physical tantrum or she throw a magical tantrum? Like, what's her
Both.
go-to? Okay. She's
She's
kind
a
of
blood rager.
she's a
She can do
splitter.
both.
She can do both.
She does both.
It goes both.
Okay. No more questions, anybody?
There's secret entrances.
Oh yeah. Do you know of any other
None.
entrances?
No. And to get into the cottage, I suppose you could go in the window in the attic. There's the few windows on the main floor, but I think those are sealed now. And there's the 2 doors.
They unseal the attic door, or the attic window.
Give us one reason why we shouldn't kill you right here,
Jesus
right now.
Christ.
If you let me, you'll never see me again. If you let me live,
It's not
I'll
good
go into the
enough.
woods.
You know what? I'm not a good aligned character.
But I don't see a reason to kill him.
But there's no alignment in the new edition. So
Listen, the
true.
last person that we let live, it came back and did us.
okay,
Do you
but
have any attachment to this guy who just tried to kill us?
No, but we
earlier?
can use him as like when we go in the cottage, we can be like, stand down. We let him live. You
I've-
get
I
out of
feel
our
like they
way.
Don't care.
We could also just bluff and tell him we let him go.
Yeah, you can try that.
What if we
It's easier
I'll
to
go
be
into
honest.
the woods.'You'll never see me again.
I genuinely,
Please
don't-
don't kill me.
I have no
Did you
reason to
take
kill
out
him.
his wallet with a picture of his family in it?
No,
Nope.
I don't. They're
His
back in the
family's all in the cottage.
Cottage, yeah.
dude.
on the cottage.
I see
The
no reason to
Manson
kill this
family.
guy.
are you making a stance about it?
I don't really care, but he was pulled from the shadow plane. What?
Yeah.
He doesn't have any reason to hate us.
We just killed one of his siblings.
Yeah,
And
but
we're
he
probably
realized
gonna
we
go
can
kill
murder
more.
him. so
Let's
he's not
keep
gonna
him
come
tied
back.
up. Put a bag over his head and let's go inside.
He's a rogue also.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just leave him tied up to the tree.
Leave him tied up and we'll come
You
back
want me
and
to
deal-
leave the chain out here?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna need this?
Fucking 4 levels. I brought the chain with me. We're not gonna bring it in with us.
What do you plan on doing with the chain in the house?
I
You
don't know.
start swinging it around above his
I
head.
like the chain. I like having
just
the chain.
causing a ruckus.
I like it. It's my emotional
in
security
a room
chain.
that's too small to have it.
Fine. We'll leave
Well,
the chain.
maybe we can use it to climb up.
I'm just gonna climb the
Would it
house.
help? Can we just climb? Is it difficult to climb? To that
Probably
window?
relatively easy to climb a house.
Is it? Have you ever
is-
climbed a house?
Yeah, how
I'm
many
not an
houses have you
adventurer.
climbed?
I'm not a 4th level adventurer though.
Yeah, I mean, there's like stuff like handhold. Like you could probably get up there pretty easily.
Okay.
I'd prefer a length of something thrown down. Unless I
He's not a
dismiss my
climber.
armor.
He's not a
All
climber.
right, we got 60 feet of chain. Can we cut 20
40
feet? of
feet.
that? 40 feet of
40
chain.
feet.
Ooh.
If we
Now
cut
we're
the
getting
chain,
stingy.
we can't fix it, can we?
Um,
Our chain's gonna be all broken and welded back
I don't
together.
want a fucked up chain. It's my chain. Okay.
All right, what do you wanna
I've
do?
lugged the fucking chain around.
What do you want to do with the chain? Though?
Okay.
You
Okay.
decide.
We will
Okay.
leave the guy tied to the tree.
We'll leave him tied, or do
Yeah.
you want to let him go and bring the chain in, and we'll just give him a very threatening message.
No, we're gonna leave him.
You'll never see me again. I'll go into the woods.
You've seen what happened to the last guy we saw
Yes, I won't give you any more trouble, sir.
I want to. First of all, I want to stack all the bodies from the outside,
Oh.
and I want to take their heads.
Should we just
So
burn
just the
them?
red cap and the.
Yeah. Take
uh,
their heads,
Pumpkin smash.
and then I want to take all their weapons and throw them into the shit, including this guy's weapons, and throw them into the shit because I feel like that's enough of a deterrent.
Yeah, he's got.
How will I protect myself in the woods, though?
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure that out.
Okay.
You get your life. You don't get much options there.
Okay.
If you follow this path, by sunset, you'll be at a burned out fire in the middle of the woods.
Oh, okay. I'll head out.
Mm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I won't forget this.
I would hope so.
In the good way, not the bad way.
What'd you say? Die.
Yeah.
I won't forget your kindness.
The
I'm
second he
waiting-
turns
I'm
around,
waiting
4
for the-
needles in the back of his head.
I'm waiting for the pop-up that says +5 rep
Yeah,
with
rep.
the Carter's Consortium.
He's not part of the Carter's
I know,
Consortium.
I know.
Okay.
+5 rep with the
I think
fletchlings.
I really think we should scale the house, go through the attic,
Yeah.
and then we'll go into the attic, get the ghost on our side. If not, then I'm down to smoke him out.
Okay.
Well, we should try that anyways.
Smoke them
Like,
out.
But what if we can get the ghost to help us? Well, I guess the ghost isn't gonna get
The
smoked
ghost is
out.
not going to help us. The ghost at best is going to give us information.
You don't know that. The ghost might help us.
It might block the house haunt.
I
or,
know
like,
that.
The house.
I know that. The last time Adam has ever given us a companion, it's like a 4-year-old cripple. Is like the only time.
When was this?
I just can't help but think that this spirit will be able to counteract whatever that other guy's
Yeah.
thing would be.
Yeah, maybe the spirit can
if
mess
he
with
can
the
control
Fae
the
and
house, then
Mhm.
and the other spirit can as well. Surely, if we're helping him with what he wants,
I think this is worth doing.
do something.
Let's at least give it a try. Let's.
if
Yeah.
we go
start
into the
out-
attic, are
They're
we
not going to go up there to fight us in the attic.
because they're afraid.
They're afraid of the ghost. So
He
we'll
did-
only
yeah, he
have to
literally
deal with
said
the ghost.
Stay away from the attic.
It
Well, I
will
mean-
only be the ghost we have to deal with.
This other thing also controls the house, so it could attack us in the attic.
Unless it's also afraid to go up to the ghost.
And unless it needs to know that we're there,
Yeah.
which it probably will though once
It's
four-
invisible. It doesn't mean
four
it can see
people in-
us.
in armor starts stomping around up there.
Yeah, from
A
what we know about this
decrepit
creature,
attic.
when it controls the house, does it see it as if it was the house, or does it just...
No,
It's
it
just invisible and
animates
can-
stuff
yeah.
within the house.
Yeah,
Well,
so it
I'm
doesn't
not-
know we're up there. It can't just randomly throw drawers at us. It doesn't know where we
Well,
are.
I'm not past any stealth checks.
We don't have to sneak. I said this. They're
Okay.
not going up there.
All right.
If they go up there, we'll be like, ooh, we're the
Okay.
ghost.
Okay.
We're going to kill you.
So I assume you and I are going to lead the way up because we have the highest athletics.
Yeah.
I got a -1.
You okay there, Adam?
Yeah.
Okay, Adam.
20 to scale
so
the house.
18. I'm using assurance. I don't have to roll.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, and then we'll like once we get in the window, we can lean down the chain,
And help these two up.
or are we
Yeah, I'm
getting
just looking up. Is there like a table for?
Iron Tavia, why do I hear chain
on?
outside?
Is there a table for how?
Is that 40
fucked
feet
you
of
are?
chain I hear out there? How does she know?
Yeah, I think that's enough. Like, there's like enough stuff where like
There's handhold. Yeah, it's a
yeah.
house.
My goal for this campaign is to figure out how to make this chain relevant at like level 13.
We will.
All right, so you guys get up and you drop the chain down.
Yeah.
Okay, the other two guys can get up then.
Yeah.
If-
Oh, no
That's an
checks?
easy climbing.
You don't need to
Mhm.
check. You'd have to desummon your armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But,
do that, and then I'll resummon it once
okay.
we're back up.
So,
So you guys are
at
up on the
window.
roof.
We're at the window then.
Mhm.
Who's going in first?
Yeah, you're up on the roof near the window.
Mhm.
Who's gonna go first?
Can we just open the window? Do we have to break it or?
I don't know.
The window opens.
Oh, okay. That's easy enough.
Does it open of its own accord, or do we try and open it?
You have to try and open it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
The
on
window-
the roof,
welcome.
And then there's like an overhang, and then
goes.
the
Yeah.
window.
Yeah, so like it's like the roof is up top, and then there's an overhang coming off the roof, and the window is like right below, like beneath.
So we're
the
still gonna need to like get on the rope and swing into it, or like,
yeah, you guys are up here. Like you can. There's no
No, I
time
gotta-
constraint, so you
I'm
can
just
get
saying
in.
I gotta wait till like I get in.
You have
the
to wait
window
till you're in the
summon-
yeah.
to summon my armor back.
Yeah.
So
Is that a one action or is it
one action.
Okay.
But if something surprises me, I only have 17 AC right now.
Fine. I'll go
Okay.
first.
Yeah. I think
All right, so you go into the room 1st.
Mhm.
When you're
I'm
in the
not a
room,
coward.
Iggy, so what you see in there, you can see heavy drapes. They cover large rectangular objects in the attic. You're assuming it's like tables, dressers. You see trunks, boxes, and assorted odds and ends line the east and west walls of this attic, and everything is covered with a thick layer of dust. Many of the objects cluttering the floor are children's toys, though they're all a bit like damaged, like not well maintained. You can see the smile of a doll's ceramic head is marked with vampire fangs. Another toy, you see a skeletal toy. It's made from real bones. You can see a small stuffed fox has blood red buttons for eyes, and a set of children's blocks are all painted in pale green to resemble gelatinous cubes.
cute.
From the other side of the attic where it's dark, you hear a little voice that says, "Can you play with me?" And we'll stop there.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.